Hi everyone. Uh, Recently I learned that I had a misconception about aerating or oxygenating the water. I saw that with the bubbler, when I did this a few times, and of course it was effective, the content of oxygen was distributed better, and with the same coin, the air stone with the little air pump also work, but it was not what I thought. The bubbles uh, that I provided with these two things are not the main providers of aeration or oxygenation in the aquariums. I started checking some things and not specific for brine shrimp. And when I say brine shrimp, this apply sea monkeys as well as aqua dragons. Uh, the two videos that you will see below in the description, one supports what is named, if I remember, surface agitation. I think it's surface agitation. You can see it, the shorter one. And then the second one that is longer, but it explains more in detail something that is water circulation, water circulation against of surface agitation, or whichever is the right term. So the thing is that I did not understand why these aquariums gave me so much trouble compared in the 90s. Well, in the 90s, after I have seen this video, now certain things make sense. Well, besides that, it was difficult to control the temperature in the other place. In the summers, it was very warm. Sometimes we'll get 85. So I will have a fan near where I see it that they had at that time the sea monkeys. That the fan was hitting the sea monkeys then, and they did great. So I just saw something and I wanted to share it. That you will see the explanation on the video in the link of the videos in the description of this YouTube video. If you check the description, the two links will be there. Anyhow, let me see if I can see. One of the thing is that apparently if water is not, let me see, oh yes, you can see it here. See that film? Is essentially they explain it on the videos, but simply that is what you want to break, because that film normally is bacteria and is concentrated is something. I don't recall the details, but the point is that as you can see in this part here that the fan is not hitting the water, the film covers more, so it blocks uh, the distribution of oxygenation through that part of the aquarium. Meanwhile, here is more, the pieces are broken and circulating, so the oxygenation or aeration happens better. Uh, Here, let me see. As you can see, it's circulating. Oh, of course, silly me. So I'm using this little fan to test this. I have been testing it before. I had them like using the last videos in line. But what happened is this was the one that was getting the best flow. Then this was the second one. Uh, then this was even less. And lastly, this one here did not get much. Here there are not many babies because I still have been trying to figure out how to clear the water of the aqua dragons. That will be another video if I ever do it. Excuse me, if I ever successful doing it. The plastics, don't mind them. I read that some plastic decorations could help the algae to set hold better, but have been already like a week and don't know. Anyhow, that is for another video. Important thing, the pros and cons. Definitely circulation. That's why I grouped them here. This now is moving around. This one cannot see that much. The surface mover. The other one you can see that the water is it's moving at the surface. Essentially, you want that because either the surface agitation or essentially breaking the water tension, I think it was a term. The two videos explain all of that. But apparently the biggest one is that you want the water to be moving. And that should oxygenate, aerate. Okay, so looks like the fan, as I had before, although the last time in the 90s, I didn't have a fan like this. The fan was on me, but looks like it was benefiting the sea monkeys. You can see there is circulation of the water. Apparently that is critical in one way or another. You will see it on the two videos on the description. But this that you see, let me see, let me put to say yesterday in the afternoon the level of the water of this one. One moment. So what I'm doing, I'm pouring water, distilled water, excuse me, not distilled, Aqua Dragon advise against distilled or tap water. Mine is spring water, and I put in extra water here. So actually up to this level, actually you are supposed to fill it until this mark in the so it's there, and that makes sense. That means that they need more surface, and see that film that they build up is because it's less area, so all the film, all the food and all the stuff was in, and right now it's not breaking it so much. But remember the level that was before? That was the level that you see now is the level that yesterday afternoon, like 4 o'clock, I filled with water and evaporated. All, of course, I left the fan turned on all night, but still, if you go away, the water will evaporate pretty fast. So bottom line, I plan to get 2 fans, so still do the rotation but not be active all the time, to see how it works. Oh yes, one last point. No babies yet. After I started the fan, a lot of babies, and looks like they're growing. A few babies, and it, it kind of growing. And after I started more circulation yesterday, all of a sudden there is a burst of baby here. So looks like it works, but downside you need to pour water like crazy. So these might be still effective, but they were not effective enough for me to keep alive the next generation of brine shrimps, namely sea monkeys and aqua dragons. So, bottom line, below in the description are the two links, and so either you want to break the surface tension of the water with the shorter video that you said, or you want to find a way to circulate the water so it aerates and oxygenates better. So just took me more than 20 years to find that no, the bubbles are not the main provider of oxygen and aeration is actually uh, breaking the surface tension, not allowing this film to cover this. In other words, do not allow, see that now the film, but as soon it evaporates a little more, then it starts circulation and it will break. And or what it's doing now also is circulating the water. So we'll see. So I will be observing. Of course, this is not sustainable because I'm not going to be every day or every other day pouring water in all the aquariums. That's why I'm trying this, because I didn't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 minutes each one every day to maintain it. So so we'll see how it goes. Still trying to find how we can keep the next generation of sea monkeys, brine shrimp, namely the babies, so they survive and they grow. Anyhow, this went long, but I think I covered all the bases. Okay, there will be another video about food. I'm still working on that, and also, oh yes, after this video and the food video clearness, I don't know what will be the other video. Hopefully it will be shorter than this one, but this one was important because aeration, beside temperatures between 70 and 85 and proper feeding are critical for at least I have stabilized that now all the brine shrimps have, the females have eggs, but now is to make the babies survive to adulthood of the next generation and see if they survive the winter. Okay, I'm stopping here because I'm reaching the limit of YouTube allows. Okay, we will be experimenting and reporting. Hopefully, about the feeding will be a shorter one. See you later, everyone.